Hey guys, welcome in. It's Brian from the Sportscast here, and I had to get on and talk about the instant classic football game yesterday between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. And first of all, congratulations to the Denver Broncos as they are moving on to the next round. I picked the Broncos to win, and they did. It was hard to go against Josh Allen and pick against Josh Allen, but I said it on the podcast. I thought Josh Allen was going to try and play hero ball, cost the team with some turnovers, and I was exactly 100% right. Congratulations to Denver. I feel bad for them, though, that Bo Nix is out. He fractured his foot. He will miss the remainder of the season, which sounds dumb because there's only 2 games left. So he's going to be out until next year, and you feel bad for the Broncos. You better hope your backup quarterback can get you there. I just don't think they can. But I digress. Let's get into this game here, guys. And I had to get on here and talk about it. One, because it's a damn good football game. But number 2, there's a lot of BS floating around and the fan base talking about the refs cheated the Bills. The refs cheated the Bills. That's utterly trash. Take that narrative and throw it in the trash. First of all, in every football game there is, the refs will miss a call, whether it's on your team or not. They're going to make a penalty. They're going to make a call that you might not agree with. That's every game. It does not come down to that. The Buffalo Bills turned the ball over 5 times, okay? You cannot sit here and tell me you can turn the ball over 5 times in the playoff game and expect to win that game and then blame the refs when it's all said and done. This was a great football game. It went back and forth. The dumbest moment was when Josh Allen, right after the Broncos scored, with like 20 some odd seconds left, Josh Allen's running around carelessly with the football, gets it knocked out of his hand. Denver Broncos jump on it. They scored 10 points within 28 seconds of each other because Josh Allen was trying to play hero ball there and gave him 3 points. What they lose by? 3 points. Coincidence? I think not. Now this was a back and forth game that the Broncos went up by 13. Josh Allen comes storming back. Josh Allen, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 283 yards. Bo Nix had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 279 yards. The Bills should have won this football game in the sense that James Cook had 117 rushing yards. Josh Allen got some help through the ground. The defense for the Broncos wasn't able to stop him. They got to the point where they took him out of the game a little bit because the Bills had to throw the ball to get back into it. Bo Nix led the rushing over there with 29 yards. The rushing was non-existent there. This defense turning over the football, ultimately helped them win the game. But Josh Allen knows he's got to protect the football and be better. He was not better. He did not protect the football, and it came down to overtime. Now the overtime was insane, and we're gonna watch this video. This is the play that everyone's talking about. Okay, that everyone's saying cost the Broncos the win, or cost the Bills the win. So we're gonna watch this here deep in overtime. Josh Allen goes deep here to Cooks. They both land. The ball comes up with a defender. A lot of people saying the wide receiver was down. Here's a better look at it too. Slower motion and closer in. When it first of all, to those people saying, "Oh, he had control. His knee touched the ground." You got to survive the ground. You got to survive the ground. That's all. When you catch the ball, if you're going to the ground, you have to survive. You have to be able to hold on to the ball. First of all, when the ball gets there, it hits off. It doesn't catch it automatically. The ball hits off his face mask. I'm gonna try and play here. The ball hits off his face mask or his chest. He doesn't get full on control. They're both battling for it, and when they hit the ground, there's a better view on the other side I didn't get. But when they hit the ground, the defender comes up with the ball. He has 2 hands on it. The Cooks did not have 2 hands on it. So this right here, boom, and he has 2 hands on it. The defender does not have 2 hands on it. I just That's a play everyone's talking about. And here's my thing about it. Okay, whether you think it's the wrong call or not, it's a bang bang play, right? We're able to slow it down a little bit and watch and see every kind of ball move. It's a bang bang play to the refs. They called it one way on the field. And what's the rule? We all know the rule. You have to have 100% evidence that he actually caught the receiver caught the ball and had control. You have to have 100% evidence to change any ruling on the field. The ruling on the field was an interception. The refs made a bang bang call and a bang bang play. Their call was the defender intercepted it. Obviously, it's reviewed in overtime by the refs, and any turnovers, especially reviewed. They said there's basically it was an interception or there wasn't enough evidence to overturn the call. So that is the right call. The refs made the call on the field. They stuck with it because, in my opinion, there's not enough evidence to disprove it. You're going to talk about the whole catch, non-catch. You have to survive the ground. That's in any play when you're catching the ball. If you're going to the ground, you have to survive it. The ball hits him in the face mask. Then he gets a little bit. He tries to gather the ball. When they hit the ground, he only has one hand on it. The defender has two hands on it. Defender lands on him, rolls over. Great play by the cornerback there. Beautiful play. It gives the ball back to Denver, and they drive down and they win the game. On the drive down, there was a ticky-tack. The first pass interference call was a little ticky-tack, but you had a roughing the passer. And then the second one was definitely interception. Got there early, swiped his arm. He could only try to catch it one-handed. The refs did not win this game for the Buffalo Bills or the Denver Broncos. Okay. Josh Allen is going to tell you himself, and he acted in the game. He didn't blame the refs. He didn't blame that. He let his teammates down. He had He had two turnovers. Um, just not good football. They from halftime to the third quarter right there started. He had two turnovers. He had a fumble, and then he gets blasted by a bad offensive line play and fumbles the ball again. They're giving points right to Denver. So this game was not won by the refs. I can't stand that narrative. Don't give me that crap. And if you're gonna just say, "Hey, the refs won," get on with it, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Bang bang play, and it has to have enough evidence to overturn it. That's what you guys are missing. You have to survive the ground, and the refs made the call on the field. If the refs called that the uh, Bills wide receiver Cook caught the ball and he was down by contact, then when they reviewed it, it would have stayed that way, and the Buffalo Bills probably win the football game. But the call on the field was an interception, and there's not enough evidence to overturn it. He did not survive the ground. Quit whining about the refs. Good win for the Broncos. And I think it's time we start asking, okay, why can't Josh Allen win the big games? Why can't Josh Allen get to the next step? We talked about it before the playoffs started. Who has the most pressure on them to win? And that was Josh Allen. And why? Because there's no Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. There's no Joe Burrow in the playoffs. There's no Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, which I don't believe Lamar Jackson's all that good anyways. But you were supposed to be the best quarterback in the AFC. Now you had all road games because you didn't do a good enough job in the regular season to get the number one pick. You were all going to be on the road, so the path may have been a little more difficult. But you're supposed to be the best quarterback, and you didn't look like it out there on Saturday. Those are my 2 cents. If you're going to complain about the refs, kick rocks. God bless, and remember to keep it outspoken.